Welcome back. Hello, how is everybody today? And let's get ready because we're gonna have another fired up, ready to rock. Hashtag Monday Digs. Just waiting on one thing so that I know that I don't mess up. There it is. All right, how is everybody today? Good news is that we've got a pretty full lineup tonight. Got some varying videos, caused me a little bit of scheduling fun times. It made us run a little later than normal, but not too bad. I hope everybody is well. Going to go through and say hi kind of quickly, like since I got a second today, which is nice to have a little bit of time. That's kind of why I like a Monday live stream because I can get in and have a little bit of fun. Silver Wishes was in early today. Hello, hashtag Monday Digs. Wendy at Indiana Unearthed was in early as well. Higgles stops by always. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Little Penny Coins. Riddles Relics. What's going on, Randy? Thank you so much. That didn't work, by the way. If it did, that's okay. I got it squared up. FL Thunder, digging with Rob. Can't believe Rob made it in. Johnny Small Pepper stops by early on. Just so you guys know, I got while I'm talking about Johnny, I got a plethora of new peppers growing in my on my back patio this year, and um, I got a different variety of them. I got some Carolina Reapers. Those are usually vicious. I had some really interesting jalapenos that were starting out, and they have never been green. They've always either been this black or turning red now. I got some habaneros, some orange ones. I have some Scotch bonnets, some scorpions, and I posted just the first one that I plucked and brought in the house. And Johnny invited me to come up and eat peppers with him on his live stream, and I'm gonna do so. We'll see how that goes out. I'm probably gonna be entertaining because I don't think I can handle them the way that man does. But anyway, welcome to the chat, Johnny. Appreciate you. Hope everybody is well. Let's see who's next. Brian Olier, thank you so much for sharing the post. It means a lot and it does help. And it's free. So Brian, thank you very much. I appreciate it. James Eller's in the house. What's up? Miss Torchy, welcome, my dear. How are you, Robin? Good to see you. Up next, Riddles Relics. Got a shorter video this week. That's okay. He will come in at about 8:05. So I couldn't get redirect set to him today. So we'll swing over there. But up on my pinned comments is Randy's video link for tonight. Make sure we swing over there. Smash that thumbs up. Help Randy out as much as possible. Drop down and give him a hashtag Monday Digs in the chat, and hopefully everybody enjoys this content. Papa Rouse, Mr. Bill, liked and shared. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Talking about a few other things here in just a second. Trevor's in here. 513 Digs. What's up, bro? J. Paul. It's Monday, Monday, Monday. I don't know if that's a good Monday voice or not, but there you go. Yeah, hashtag Monday Digs is the only thing I like about Mondays, to be honest. Mystic is in the chat. What's going on? How are you? PA Patriot Prospecting, Mr. Dan. How are you, good sir? Appreciate you. Pouring buckets. It must have missed us. We got a little bit of rain last night, and my driveway was a little bit wet this morning, but not enough. Everybody's favorite family, Angie and Rick, swinging in by here earlier. Thank you, Miss Angie. I appreciate you. If I didn't appreciate you, you'd probably hit me with a stick. Mr. Mark, Senile Detectorist, thank you, good sir. I appreciate you. Glad we got that email thing straightened out. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight, getting things straightened out. Let's see, who else? Yeah, Rob, I could have started early, but I was having some technical difficulties, so I just started right on time, but it's better than being late. There's Mr. Jeff, dropped and forgotten, out camping, but can't miss Monday Digs. Yep, Jeff's in tonight at 9:08, dropped and forgotten. Coming in there, kind of batting in the three hole, so to speak. If you're talking baseball terminology, with Indiana Unearthed batting cleanup tonight, those two will end the evening for us. Should be good. Let's see what else we got. A lot of y'all, same chatters. Ronnie, welcome, sir. Glad to have you as always. Trevor says, always waiting on me. Whatever. You know what? Thursday was a personal day. I've had a pretty good run of it here lately. Let's see what else. Bill H, welcome. Thank you. I'm about 3/4. Miss Mermaid is in the chat tonight at 8:15. Please support Anna and her cause. I'm going to scroll just a little faster now. I want to get to the bottom so we can go on. Get to the bottom. Amanda just chilling. Hello, my dear. Expressions of the outdoors. Mr. Wayne, happy Monday. UV confirmed. Oh, I guess I could do this. That way you don't have to see my glare, or at least all of it. What else? Da, 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 da. I gotta say that I'm still really fired up and stoked over community participation, the love that everybody shows for one another in here. It makes me happy to see. We're going to talk about that as we go forward today. Marty Verstal, Gen X, the freckle-faced artist, welcome. We do a really, really good job of having a good time and keeping it real in here. I love the group that's in here every single week. It gets a little extended at times, but it's usually the same group of people. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's a blast. I enjoy it. And what happened in here the other week was really good, and we're not gonna stop it. It was so much fun. It was so much fun to put that together and get people's input on how to help others, ways to do that, and I find that I want to do it more and more. So we'll see how that goes. Hi ho Silver, got a special shout out tonight. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. I'll talk about that. I got something to talk about that too. Uh, oh, I forgot. We are on the vertical tonight, so if anybody gets a little out of hand that isn't blue, please shut them down. I'm still working on the vertical settings and working on how that all works out, but YouTube is pushing towards that, running that for our live stream. So I'm just trying to see if doing what they want you to do, how much better it works out. These tube, Uncle Dave, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. Happy Bears, welcome. Kevin Hawthorne, welcome. Also, if you feel so inclined, stop by on the Facebook side. I appreciate that too. That's a little bit slower grow, but I don't work that hard at it. But thank you all. Let's see. Yeah, Johnny's right. Smash the like. That's the first thing you can do that doesn't that is free, and it helps up anybody that's doing these creations, content creators. It helps. Uh, yeah, I mean, you can send me gold bars. If somebody has gold bars they want to send, I'll take them. Uh, that would be very nice. Mark's on Facebook. Papa Rouse with the 5. Thank you very much. What is up? Let's see. Cliff, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Bud Files. Thank you guys. Bud Files is everywhere, just like Johnny Small Pepper. They are a big part of the treasure community to me because every treasure hunting channel I go to, I find those two people specifically every time. What love. I love everybody. Let's go. The Wootons traveling home today. We'll be back next week. Yeah, that is really nice. As summer rolls on, families have to do family stuff, right? And we don't always have the same 6 to 10 creators every week, but that's why we got a good group of people to work with, because not everybody may have a video every week. Everybody has things going on, and some people are on vacation, getting to travel around a little bit. So, wishing the Wootons well on getting home, and hope to see We Dig It back in the lineup next week. My homeboy Rick right there. Oh, I can play Whack-A-Troll. Angie, if anybody gets out of line, you can play Whack-A-Troll. I prefer that somebody does. The people in blue are the ones that are allowed to get out of hand. That's kind of true. I have everybody blue that's consistent, but it's when you go to the vertical and sometimes you get things that are not the way you want it. But yeah, you can whack those people. This fall, I'm working on it. I'm working. We're gonna dig. I promise. Brian, what's up, my homie? Oh, I had your shirt on. It was yesterday. I wore your shirt yesterday proudly. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Wayne. There he is right there. Silver Assassin metal detecting. Silver City Saturdays. Those boys kill it. Go see Brian, Chris, and Josh. All good friends. Okay, I got to get down here. Man, I'm telling you what, I really didn't want any more rain this summer after the spring that we had. And that does get me to the bottom. Anybody that's getting much needed rain, hopefully it works out. Let's not get too much rain. Man, Mother Nature can be tricky, right? Lucky Duck, Miss Colleen, thank you. Yodi Spines, hello. Um, had and even if you may want to even if you may want to be discussed about it, I'm not necessarily going to relay all the names just yet. But last week, or the week before, I'm sorry, we had a lot of folks. Tom Kingery, what's up? Relic Rat, what is happening? Why are you not blue? There you go. We had a lot of folks, those that were very vocal and willing to help out were Papa Rouse with the hand digger, Roger over at Dirt Devil Detecting donated a fines bag, Randy Riddle donated a pinpointer, uh, and that was for the first setup. Um, we sent a metal detector to Xander, which is mainly Dirt Fishing's grandson. He'll go home with his own set of gear. We all voted. We put it into play, got that done. Well, while that was happening in the background, other things happened. Um, somebody, I'm going to leave nameless because I didn't ask permission to bring them up, but somebody sent me an extra pinpointer, and somebody else donated an extra metal detector. And I know for a fact that most of that stuff is on its way right now to Miss Torchy up in Canada. Um, I know that the pinpointer I sent out sometime last week. Um, shoot, I can't remember. Probably Monday. And I know that the metal detector hasn't quite shipped yet, but it's getting ready to ship. And it got me thinking. I had conversations right after that with several people. Um, and during those conversations, I realized that I know at least two more people in the chat have offered to donate metal detectors to people on my list. So starting out, we'll give it not this week, uh, but we'll start it out. Uh, if I make it home on the 24th, we'll start that Thursday. And the goal is going to be for the rest of the year. My personal goal is that anybody that was on that original submission list, if that person that submits it or that person that was submitted for is in my chat at random times, I'm going to go ahead and until we get those people. If they come back, if they only put in just for the one time, then I'm not gonna, if they showed up to write a submission and then they don't come back, I'm not going to give that person the detector. But if they support me and the folks that are in here on Mondays, and I know that they're people that are always around, um, then that person's going to end up with a detector, maybe gear as well. I don't really know, but I've decided to make it my personal goal for the year to make sure that that happens. And there are several very nice people that have donated. I will mention names when permission's given, right? Because some people are just generous to be generous, right? Some people are kind-hearted just to be kind-hearted, and some people don't want any accolades. You know, being a good person and helping out. You don't always have to have recognition. I like to recognize people that do that stuff because I want people to know that there's good people in this world. But we're going to work on this going forward, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. If we don't get detectors for 8 out of the 11, I'll be surprised. And right now, the way I understand it, you know, uh, two are already accounted for. One is getting ready to go, and I got at least two more waiting in the wings. So as we get details worked out on how that'll happen, I'll start letting people know, and I'll start putting it in the chat, and we'll figure it out. But with that being said, that it's awesome to be able to do that, and new people into the hobby means new people making videos, new people having a change of luck, right? Somebody hands you something that you've always wanted to try. So we're going to work it out. Yep, Silver Wishes, it is cool. I think it's just a fun thing to try to accomplish. James says he's watching, but he can't hear me. Can everybody hear me okay? I want to make sure that test, everybody can hear okay. Okay, Randy says he can hear me. That's cool. Jim, thank you. Rick, good. So anyway, so that's just going to be the plan and the goal, and I think it's going to be worthwhile. We'll have to figure out a way to do some of it, but the other part of that deal is that decided that we'll ship anywhere, and the one of the first two already is getting ready to be in Canada, so. That's how that works. If anybody wants to partner up in any part of this, hit me up with an email privately. If you don't want your name mentioned, I won't. If you do, I will be glad to promote each and every one of you uh, that does help support this cause, because just getting detectors out there means more people got a chance to dig, and I think that's a really good thing. So up next today, I'm going to go through the lineup for just a quick change of pace here. I want everybody to kind of sit back and follow my playbook. At 8:05, Riddle's Relics will be next on the list. Randy's got a shorter video. It's going to be out there. We need to make sure that we all comment on Randy's video. Start the video out before you even watch it with the hashtag Mondaydigs. Give that guy 100 comments to answer to. If he has 100 comments to answer to, that will make him happy. Second of all, go into the live chat, say hello in there, and smash that thumbs up. You can even smash the thumbs down if you don't like it. That's okay too. But just acknowledge that you were there. Show Randy some love. Metal Detecting Mermaid right after that at 8:15. Do the same for Anna. Let's get her, Monday night comments up. Make sure that everybody has a great start to the week as far as the algorithm is concerned. Let's show how much this group can support one another. Metal Detecting North Carolina, Mike. Listen, absolutely. Mike he blessed me again, sent me one of his new challenge coins, and I absolutely love them. I'm going to find a way to display this a little bit better in my in my in my display behind me. But sent me one of the new coins. Love it. They're so nice. I know Mike spends a good pretty penny on those. Also, check out Mike's latest video. Uh, a couple cool pieces of history, a lot of really good stuff in there. He was in here last Monday to premiere that. So after Anna, tonight is Rob. FL Thunder Digging with Rob will be on at 8:30 tonight. Uh, Absolutely. Rob's got a really good video ahead. The reason why I know this to be true is because when Rob asks for extra time, Rob asked for an extra 5 minutes this week, and because it was necessary, which I don't mind at all. We try to work everybody in. We didn't finagle the schedule too bad. So Rob will be in at 8:30. He's must have a dandy on hand because it's going to go until 8:48, 8:49, and then Hi Ho Silver comes in at 8:50 tonight. Ferris Grump, welcome. I saw a couple other names come through here. I'll make sure I didn't miss anybody. Dirt Devil Detecting Roger, thank you for your donation to of the pouch. That's a really excellent gesture from you. Also going on down the list here. But once we get into that tonight, then at 9:08, Dropped and Forgotten Jeff will be in here, and he's got his video up, and his is a little longer than normal too. And then at 9:25, Indiana Unearthed will close down the evening. There's Miss Wendy right there from Indiana Unearthed, but we want to make sure we stop by each channel before the day is over. Leave a nice comment. If you leave a hashtag Mondaydigs, I go back and see everybody that comments on these videos. I check out and try to keep up with what everybody, how their video turned out for the week. And I want to promote, each and every person that decides to help out. That way we get this worked out and everybody has a good start to the week. That makes everybody want to come back. These Tube 27 says, I need to get 500. I'm at 479. I see 41 in chat. If you guys don't get over there and subscribe to Uncle Dave, man, I'll tell you what, you're missing out. He's got the best luck and one of my favorite displays of jewelry that I've ever seen, and it's just his finds. But 479, get that guy to 500. If he gets to 500, man, if he gets to 500 before Thursday, I'll drop a gift card in his honor. How's that? Get him to 500. Come in here on Thursday. I'll check his subscription count. If he's at 500 on Thursday, I'll drop a gift card, and we'll do a giveaway in honor of Uncle Dave. And I call him Uncle Dave. We're not that far apart. Yeah, nice. Let's go. Let's go help Uncle Dave get these 227. And that means you watch a video, leave a comment, do all that good stuff that helps channels out. And we'll get him to 500, and hopefully he can hold on to them. Rogers 38 from 800. Look at that. Let's go. Man, that's what we're about. We're about helping one another. Missing out here. That is These Tube 27 right there. That's the channel. These Tube 27. Get over there and smash that subscribe button for Uncle Dave. My homeboy Cal right there, Venture to Low, didn't have a video this week. Family's always first. But yeah, that's what it's it. That's what it is. That's what it's about. Community of treasure hunters and good people. I feel everybody has their own say in the matter, but I feel that the 25 to 60 folks that come in here on Mondays and Thursdays, I feel like are among the best in the community. I say it. We have a good time. Not a lot of BS going forward. But finishing up tonight with Indiana Unearthed, Adam has been putting together some fantastic videos to back cleanup at the end of the night. Jeff at Dropped and Forgotten has been very consistent. He took his vacation already, but he's been able to put in content. Does a great job of getting me known how long his content is, and so that I can get him scheduled. And then Ed at Hi Ho Silver. Those two guys came in about the same time. They've filled in the gaps nicely, because we haven't had content. Look at who we haven't had content for a few weeks from. We dig it. We haven't had content from B. Higgles. He's been doing a bathroom remodel. It's just everybody has things going on, and to maintain an awesome lineup is what the goal is. Also, you try to grow it a little bit. You try to get a little bit bigger, find new folks. That's where, if you hit the share button and send it to your Facebook, or if you send it to your Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, does a lot of people show up for those? Not necessarily, but if you got friends there and they see what you're watching, well, maybe your friends will become fans or become interested in this group of folks. Yeah, Rob, I love seeing those new folks. Always. And I saw something else. Johnny says it best. Great people in here tonight. I know that at least half the folks in here tonight I communicate with on a private level. At least half. Get back to some of the chat here. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about you, Wayne. Wayne didn't have a video. He's got content filmed, but Wayne's life is a little going high speed right now, headed down a new road. And when he comes back with content, we'll be here waiting for him. I'm dying. Wayne, you got to break a video, bro, because I don't know if the aliens are going to let me go. I've been captured. Yeah, the share button is huge. Any one of these videos, click the share button. And you know what? If anybody goes back and looks at their analytics, I do. because I go back and look for other people. It helps anytime. Every time Brian Ollier shares his post on Facebook, uh, it doesn't always get clicks, but when he shares that post, I can see that at least 15, 30, 40 extra people see it that may not be my friends on Facebook or may not be in my group here on YouTube. So it's when people see it, sooner or later, if they see consistency, they click. That is a huge part. Johnny says 44 in the house, only 36 likes. Let's double down for Thursday. If we make 50 likes in here tonight before 8:05, I will add another gift card in on Thursday. Yeah, every you know what? If you want to know how the algorithm and YouTube work, every interaction results in 7 impressions. For every click that you give somebody, if you click the like button, 7 impressions. If you leave a comment, 7 impressions. You've helped, and it doesn't mean those people are going to click, but they have the opportunity to. And if 50 people do all the little things perfectly, that means that 350 people might be shown the thumbnail for this live stream. And if 5 of them people click on it and watch 5 or 10 minutes and see that it's a good community in here, there's not a lot of people badgering one another, then they may say, hey, well, the next time that person goes live, I'm going to stop by and say hi. And what are they going to find when they say hi? They're going to be welcomed, right? You come in here, you're welcomed. We had a couple earlier tonight that were from the feed that probably didn't have anything good to say. But, if you come in here and act right, you're welcomed. Kenny's Collectibles and Gaming. What's going on, Kenny? Good to see you. My job is to introduce great people to other great people. Please go to your account because of the content. My honest opinion. Yeah, Johnny, you and I have discussed this at length over the course of the years. It being consistently here for your audience, people that come by to see you, come by to say hello, it means a lot. And then just doing things in a positive manner in the right way. What's up, Ian? Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a minute. I think it's a little different account. I know you've been here before. Yeah, Kenny, it has been a while. Thank you so much. We had lots of great stuff going on in here. We've been trying to bless people that had a need for treasure hunting gear. We've been able to bless a few people, working on blessing some more. Just I don't know, having a positive outlook and positive anything in life, it means a lot. No matter where you come from, something good and wholesome and righteous and fun and proud people that come in here and want to help others. It's absolutely awesome. Back to that again. Don't forget that not Dirt Devil Detective, that Riddles Relics is at 8:05 tonight, and he is right after here. And being positive, that's it. You come in here, positivity just breeds it, right? People that have that ideology that that they're going to start their day on the right foot, right? Well, they get way more accomplished than somebody that rolls out of bed and says, "Do I have to get up today?" Just having that positive mental attitude, it's contagious too, Kenny. Positivity is contagious because people see what you're doing and they want to be a part of it. Except for Angie, with Angie and Rick, we don't like her positivity. Her positivity turns her into an abusive spouse. And don't anybody ever take me serious about Miss Angie. I joke with her pretty hard. She comes over and she hangs out with me on the gaming side, and her and Rick are amongst my favorite people. I'm telling you, I don't necessarily know for sure that she probably doesn't beat him as bad as I make it out. Oh, we know Angie. Oh yeah, Angie's full of personality. Ed wants to know, Angie, are you still beating Rick? Still, right? He knows. I'm telling you, one of these days, cops are going to show up on Angie's doorstep saying, "We got a call from somebody from the interwebs said that you was hitting on your husband." Angie and Rick are good people. Angie's live stream is on Tuesday nights before Papa Rouse. Go in there and check them out. They have a great time. It is. We got to have fun, right? Make light of things. People got to have to want to be happy. It's a choice. Others feed off of positive energy all day. Yeah, and it's a shame too, right, Johnny? Because I thumbed through the social media stuff, and to be honest, it's toxic for most of it. I like the positivity that I see there, but everybody's got a negative opinion about something. I don't like to see the negative. I think everybody has a right to their opinion, and everybody believes what they believe for their reasoning, and that way you can't tell them they're wrong. Angie, I do scream like a little girl. I get scared, and that's why I think it's fun to do the horror games. That I get startled easily, and you know what? It may never turn into anything more than what it is, but I enjoy that extra time. It's very stress relieving to be able to do that. That that dream cage, that me turning that thing back on was crazy. My daughter thought she couldn't believe what happened because she played it. I think it was nuts. Chelsea's watching Jaws. Man, you know what? You want to talk about one entity in life, because most of this group that's in here, I'm going to venture to say most of the group is in between 40 and whatever the top number is. But that shark changed the way millions of people thought about going in the water. That shark changed the whole idea of what fear really is, and Jaws is one of those iconic movies because I remember as a kid I didn't want to get in the ocean because of that flipping shark. I didn't know if it was real or not, but man, it sure could be. Uh, a big old shark like that go on a rampage. Yeah. Yeah, Angie, I do. Uh, you know, Wayne is one of my favorite people as well. Um, not everybody can you sit back and have a conversation with, and it be totally objective. And Wayne is one of those people that I can sit and talk to. I do throw Wayne under the bus. Listen, if you can't take a joke, then you don't need to hang out with me. That's for sure. Ask Rob. Rob knows. That's strange. Did that just post? You know what? I never do this, but In all honesty, I got the thing from, I didn't even realize it on my StreamYard, but hey, here is a referral link if you want to, if anybody's interested in purchasing the StreamYard uh, paid plan. I use it very religiously. I've used it for years. Um, there's a discount right there if anybody wants to chip in and buy that for your live streaming. I do recommend that anybody go to run the vertical lives. There is some hidden pluses in there. It's on my homepage right now about if when people donate gifts on there. Um, YouTube has added in bonuses, for that. So they really are pushing. They got new gifts for the summer, so they're really pushing that stuff. So I don't mind going vertical. I don't really get many of the vertical audience, except for a few that just kind of roll through. Jason is another one. Uh, yeah, I remember being afraid of. I remember being afraid of going to camp too. You're right. Uh, in the early '80s, I'll tell you the one that really affected my life the most was, I mean, Jaws. I didn't want to go in the water. Jason, I didn't really want to go to camp. Michael Myers, I lived in Indiana for God's sakes, and so he was really close. And then Freddy Flippin' Krueger. I was scared to go to bed. Uh, going to bed, right? Going to sleep. When they come up with that guy as a villain, I thought, dude, life's over. They got a flipping bad guy that can hunt me in my sleep. Miss Galahad, welcome. Thank you for stopping by tonight. I hope you enjoy our chat. We're talking about crazy things that scared us in the '80s for the most part. But appreciate you stopping in. It is a really good crowd in here. But yeah, '80s horror was by far the best because I mean, like in the '90s and the early 2000s, the ghosty face guy wasn't that scary, right? I mean, he was just like your typical high school kid that decided he wanted to kill a bunch of people. I mean, eh. But man, Jason Voorhees was scary. Now I hear 1, 2, Angie's coming for you. Listen, Angie and Rick were on their way home from Florida, and she was talking about, I'm in Kentucky. I think I'm just going to drive straight up there and get old Shane. Dude, I went to the basement and hid. I was scared to death. They was coming to get me. It is 7:57 at 8:05 tonight. 8:05. We're going to go to Riddle's Relics. It is posted at the top of the chat here. We're going to go see Randy, and we're going to blow up his chat tonight. With that being said, drop him a like, a share, whatever you got to do. Clowns are scary. I don't like clowns. Since the '80s, I think the only thing that I really enjoyed that come out of the Hellraiser was okay. It didn't affect me every day. Um, I really liked American Horror Story, the series. Um, I really enjoyed it because it had a little bit of everything in it. So I liked it when it was on. But man, going back, being scared is one of those things uh, that was fun as a kid. Man, movies used to be fun. Uh, hopefully that means you're getting there. CJ's info was in the chat tonight. What is that, my brother? Oh, yeah, Jay. I watched some of that stuff, but it was okay, but tasteless. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's another one. Everybody, we're pumping out. If these Tube 27 right here has 500 subscribers on his page by Thursday, Shane is going to drop an additional Amazon gift card on behalf of Uncle Dave. So if you haven't went over there and subscribed, please do so. But you got to watch a video. You got to leave a comment. You got to give Dave something to do. You can't just subscribe to his channel and not give him anything to do. You've got to leave a comment. I love Tales from the Crypt. Crypt Keeper is right on time. And I know a lot of people are my age or older. Does anybody remember the dude Sammy Terry that did late night horror movies and on your I don't know, it wasn't like a public broadcasting, but it was the small channels. It wasn't, your big ones. So I can't remember. Sammy Terry was one of them. I know Elvira did stuff like that. I remember that we would stay up late as kids and the late night horror flicks would come on. For me, it was Channel 4 in Bloomington or Indianapolis. Kenny's Collectibles. No, that wasn't who I was looking at. There it is. Robinson Exotic Reptiles. This guy's just up the road. He's not too far from here. He's up around Travers area, so he's not too far away. What's up, dude? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Another channel that swings in here to support. We had Dr. Paul Bear. That's awesome. Oh, face it, y'all watched Elvira. Hell yeah. I mean, where else back in the day could you get somebody sneaky and kind of with that evil vibe, horror vibe, but with cleavage, right? Two Brothers Mark, what's happening? Whole Shot Sportswear. Keep that name in your mind. That is Two Brothers website, and I got a shirt that I wear. I wore it under my work shirt today. Had it on. But there's the sticker. Mark at Two Brothers Treasure. Whole Shot Sportswear. Check him out. We are getting ready to head over to Riddle's Relics, 805. 805 will be with Randy Riddle. And we're going to be over there until we go to Metal Detecting Mermaid. You guys are most welcome today. Thank you all for being here. Keeping it real, keeping this group nice and firm tonight. Everybody has been solid. Thanks everybody that stopped in, getting some things fixed. I have a little bit of public service on Thursday to do, just to let everybody be aware that there is bad things can happen to good people. That it's just going to be like a precautionary thing if you produce content on YouTube. I'll save that for Thursday night so that I have something extra beyond. Let's take a gander really quick and see where we ended up. Remember, these Tube 27 needs to be at 500 subscribers on Thursday. Keep that in your head. And we came really close tonight in here. We did not quite make it, so make sure you get over to Uncle Dave's and slap that subscribe button. Riddle's Relics is up in about 2 minutes. I'll hang out here until we get over there. I see some of you are already starting to head over to Riddle's Relics. Want you to make sure that we show him plenty of support tonight. Angie, love you too. Two Brothers says hello to Yodi. Everybody showing love to Mark, stopping in late today. Thank you very, very much. Don't forget, subscribe to These Tube 27. Uncle Dave. Get over there. Give him some love. Hey, Relic Rat, thank you very much. You know you're appreciated. I'll see everybody hopefully on Thursday. Hopefully we'll be giving away some gift cards, right? Get that done. There, right there is the man that we're talking about. Ended up being part of the show today. Uncle Dave, 500 subs better be there. 804. I'm going to go ahead and check and make sure Randy's up yet. He will begin shortly. We got 9 of y'all over there hanging out. Let's get some more in there. Get that number. That's it. Get it up. 12's in there. All right, I will see you guys at Riddle's Relics. It says it's going to begin shortly. That timer should be kicking in. It's 8:05. I don't see it just yet, but much love to you guys. I'll see you all on Thursday. Get over to Riddle's, pinned at the top of the chat. I'll see you Thursday. I have some gift cards to give out. Peace out.